Oops. Oh no, my allergies. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. We're okay. Ugh.
Ooh,
Hello.
I was not expecting the Detective Pikachu Lickitung.
Always expect the Detective Pikachu Lickitung. Also, I'm glad you're here, because you're the person who lives in this general vicinity. Because this game takes place in the San Francisco Bay Area.
What I've seen of the previous streams, they do a pretty good job of capturing the general vibe of the city.
As we go to Marin. Oops, pardon me.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hello.
How's the Watch Dogs going?
I mean, we kind of just started, but we're gonna go,
Yeah.
deal with pedophiles.
Look, this is you we're talking about. It could have already gone wrong.
Hey now.
I'm just saying.
So you know how I'm always talking shit about San Francisco?
Yeah?
That article from earlier about the taxi system in New York, combined with like the subway situation in New York,
Are you
kind of
saying you're starting to
sucky
come
in
around?
general.
You're starting to come around on San Francisco?
No, definitely not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, they're not the only ones with problems.
I do appreciate that they somehow managed to shift the blame for everything falling apart onto, like, Uber.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that they've managed to convince everyone that that's what went wrong and not
Uh-huh.
the horrendous overpricing and terrifying loan system is just,
I like so they had the banks who were looking to get in on the next big thing after the mortgage bust, and then they had like these shady, somewhat or outright criminal, and match made in heaven.
I really appreciated the guy they paid to just go around and repossess people's medallions,
Uh-huh.
who was just apparently pulling guns on people and whatnot.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. What did he say? He's just the spokesperson for the bank or something.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, that whole thing was screwed up. The idea of paying $1 million for a fucking taxi cab medallion is still insane to me, though.
Yep. So if anyone's listening to this and they are 5 years in the past, do not buy a taxi cab medallion.
It's a bad move. Especially don't pay $1 million for it when you have a kid on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's obviously a bunch of predatory lending and stuff like that from the bank. But also, what the hell were you thinking? $1 million in loans?
This footage is already Society will do the strangling soon.
Meanwhile, this guy is freaking the hell out.
Well, Lord
Yeah.
knows what he was doing prior.
Marcus, one of our latest
He was
followers
trying to
said
sell the child
consider it a
porn to
follow-up
people.
on her.
Well, that would explain why he's freaking out.
Yo, check it. I was on the treadmill when this
Whoa, shit.
guy came up with the trainer and kicked me off. Dickhead looked
That was a pretty sick forward momentum backflip.
This guy likes his flips.
He does so many backflips.
So many unnecessary flips.
What would you guys think about shooting a little exercise?
I didn't realize that was a hacker thing.
Oh yeah, no, hackers.
Oh, yeah.
Hackers love
Way into
flips.
flipping.
That's why they kicked Julian Assange out of the embassy. He was like doing backflips at all hours of the night.
I heard it was because he was skateboarding.
I did actually hear that one, yes.
I feel like that can't be true, but maybe that's just wishful thinking.
and then there was on one of the comedy shows, they actually had a clip of him, quote unquote, skateboarding, and he basically just fell off the board within seconds. So I don't know how good at it he was, but fair is exactly how all my experiences with skateboarding have gone, but I also don't do it indoors.
Yeah, generally speaking. I can't say that I've ever been on a skateboard that's a real skateboard. I've played Tony Hawk. That's as close as I've ever come to a real skateboard. Anyway, I guess here's a series of side quests that is clowning on Nest. I mean Home. Home. Yeah,
So I don't know much about
rich.
what this Nest thing was in real life. You mentioned something
So-
about Wi-Fi enabled thermometers.
Not thermometers,
Yeah, they're a
thermostats.
Thermostats, sorry.
Yeah, they,
smart thermostat company, and I think did they get bought by Apple? I want to say.
they got bought by Google, I believe.
Like all the smart things, I think they've had a few, scandals about the hackability and
Data
or
collection.
yeah, data collection and or just your product is old now, it won't work anymore, that kind of stuff.
Ah.
I haven't really kept up with it, but actually the idea of, use your phone to change the temperature in your house never really.
What if I just use the thing on the wall to change the temperature in my house?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oops. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
I mean, it's better than Juicero, I'll give them that, but
Ah, I forgot about that.
I don't remember this.
Those were like what was it, like $6,000 juice machines or something like that?
I think it was maybe it was
Maybe
more
it
like
was
600,
6,000.
600, but yes, a super expensive juice machine that uses custom DRM fruit packets, and you could get just as effective a juicing by squeezing the packets with your hands.
Great.
Yeah, 6,000 was a wild exaggeration. They were closer to 400 to 600.
Over-engineered this spectacular press, and I mean like in a good way. Like it was very effective. It was even pressure. It was just like all these custom parts. It was just wildly unnecessary because you could get something in like the $40 range if you wanted an actual mechanical press, and in the $0 range if you wanted to use your hands.
Anybody have any ideas?
Yeah, I remember the bit where people discovered that apparently, yes, you could in fact just use your hands to squeeze the pouch.
Call, but the more we can cover, the better.
And then the other thing just being DRM juice, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
That is hilarious.
I mean, not that they were the first to do that. There's already the DRM coffee thing, but
Why'd my map go away? Why would you do this to me, video game? There we go.
truly we live in dystopia.
What's going on? Holy
Whee! Alright. Owns illegal pets. Is a very weird.
Home, provider of smart houses.
The CTOS tag.
Yeah.
Facing allegations that it violated homeowner privacy.
Lots of pets are illegal. They're pets you shouldn't have.
I mean, it's true.
Private user information, primarily to health
Like,
insurance
Don't own a Komodo dragon.
accessing their own monitoring
Oh, but they're
system.
cute though.
They are, but also horribly poisonous. Well, not poisonous. They just have, like...
Any way breaching users' privacy.
Well, is it that whenever it's just, like, bacteria and shit?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Because it's not like they have, like... They don't inject you with anything. Their mouths are just dirty. Which, I mean, I wonder if you raised, like, a Komodo dragon from the time it was a baby, and you, like, brushed its teeth on the regular, would it then be safe? These are the experiments we need to perform.
I just like the idea of someone brushing a Komodo dragon's.
I mean, it's probably safer than trying to use mouthwash on it.
There's our CEO.
I can't imagine that would
Enjoys
go
the
well.
workout we're about to give him.
Knock him off his cankles.
Ouch.
Dude, are you okay?
That would have hurt. Like, really bad.
Did you hack someone's treadmill?
Yeah.
That's rude. Why would you do that?
Marcus?
Because he was the CEO of Haum.
Oh. Well, how dare he?
Go out.
How dare he be a businessman?
A douchebag falling on a treadmill.
And I was running my remote control car on the treadmill.
When do you
It
want
worked great for a while, but once it got too fast, not only did it get knocked off, but since it still had the forward momentum, it drove under the treadmill and started getting really scuffed up by the bottom side.
Oh, weird.
Moral of the story, probably don't use your RC car on a treadmill, but, you know, whatever you want to do, I guess.
Yeah. We can't stop you. We can only advise you.
I like how my Discord connection is poor, but my OBS connection is good. There we go. Now they're both good. That's nice. Oh yeah, also I forgot until I just read that loading screen tip. The terrible detective vision thing here
Mm-hmm.
Is called NetHack.
It's called what?
NetHack.
ANACK?
Like the roguelike.
Yep.
What? I feel like I missed something here. Oh, right! Because this was around the time that the exploding phones were a thing.
Oh.
So one of the distract things you can do is set people's phones on fire.
That seems rude.
You were correct.
Again, it's almost like all of your characters in this are kind of terrible people.
Almost like it. Excuse me. What? Excuse me again. Man, if I were a payphone. I'd probably be somewhere over here. Oh my god, allergies, why? Also, but no, seriously, where is this payphone?
I guess it goes without saying, but this is very much less crowded than San Francisco I'm used to, both in terms of pedestrian and actual traffic.
Yeah, you know, video game's gonna video game.
Mm-hmm.
As funny as it would be to see a video game replicate actual traffic in the city.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's much closer to Assassin's Creed Unity in that respect.
You could do stuff with like the PC version of
That's one down.
GTA 4, and you could just jack the traffic density.
Oh, just the traffic rates and whatnot.
Yeah, and it was actually kind of impressive.
GTA 4 had like a lot of crazy modding stuff, didn't it?
Oh yeah, GTA 4 is the one that has like the Iron Man thing. where
Yeah,
you
that's
can-
what I was thinking.
Where you can just be like, well, I want to fly around now. Fly to the weird statue of Hillary Clinton.
Is that the Transamerica Pyramid?
Yeah, the Transamerica Pyramid is somewhere.
Yeah.
Some downtown hound has not yet knocked the block off the Transamerica Pyramid, unfortunately.
I'm sure it's only a matter of time.
Doo-doo. Bird watching enthusiast.
It's my dad.
I stole money from your dad.
Oh no. Don't do that. He's retired.
Your dad seems like a very nice person. The two times I have met him.
Having met him once, he did seem fairly nice.
In-house pioneer Google's explosives often. That's hilarious.
Internet agrees. Rave reviews for Grafty's dad.
Your mom was also very nice.
Ah, thank you. I should give my parents the Yelp page. I'm sure the whole world would agree.
Probably.
The entertaining bit was mostly that they assumed they were like shocked that I was from Texas.
I got
Yeah.
that.
I guess they just assumed I was going to have some kind of horrifying accent.
I got that a little bit when I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Tennessee." It's like, what?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times people, I don't know, maybe it's just these days, but people assume more regional accent than most residents have.
I mean, had I known, like honestly, part of me wishes that I'd had the foresight to bring just like a 10-gallon hat and a giant belt buckle and the whole get up.
Yeah.
I found a payphone, but I guess it's not the right payphone, and I'm very sad about this.
Crossword enthusiast. Nice. I like some of these.
Noodles celeb nudes.
I missed that one.
Well, it just showed up, so
Stream delay, always fun.
yeah. Dear can't.
Also, I can't handle the fact that their fake Google is called a noodle. It's terrible.
I guess it's near Civic Center. It's not like in Civic Center. Maybe that's where I'm getting tripped up. And then my secondary answer is I'm about 2 minutes away from just Googling.
What are you trying to find?
A payphone. But not the but not the payphone I found, apparently. That payphone wasn't the right payphone.
Well, yeah, only certain payphones have been rigged.
Yeah, hold on. We're just gonna do. Wise dogs to hack rigged payphones.
I do appreciate the stream delay makes it sound like you're like careening around wildly on your motorcycle while typing that out.
If only.
Might have actually been.
Maybe.
No, I stopped.
Ah, coward.
TFP is a danger. He texts while he drives.
Yeah.
See, this is why you need Alexa. You could have just asked her to look up the answer for you. Hands free. That makes it safe.
Your secrets are safe with Alexa.
How's this like a... Did this get added in later? Because the guide that I normally use doesn't have that. Ugh. Head to the north end of the Capitol building. I'm gonna assume this building with the American flags on it is the Capitol building.
It seems like a, reasonable assumption.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
You need the quadcopter to finish this mission, and I don't have that.
Ah!
So we're just gonna go do the next main mission and just leave this one alone. That's one of the great things about this game, is you can just be like,
We'll be back for this later.
we'll be back. We need to go to the hacker space.
Ugh. Will that one objective stay completed?
Yeah.
Okay. The mission will not reset when you leave the area?
Nope.
Alright.
Alright, last time they were all like, you gotta get to the hacker space now. So we got it, 30 minutes into the stream. 20 minutes into the stream.
Man, what's going on?
I was looking at our numbers, how many people downloaded our app, how much processing power we had available. That's when I saw it.
What?
A chunk of our followers and bots came from inactive or dead
Oh no, botnets are using bots to boost our social media numbers.
Someone with admin access, I'm sure of that.
Persona 5.
Sorry, I didn't check.
And basically 3/4 of the people who downloaded our sick app are not real people.
Oh, it's all bots.
Yeah, maybe we're getting set up to get fucked. We need to find out.
Marcus, why don't you go inside?
I should have just.
Josh, it's not your fault, okay? Look, we all saw the numbers. You're the only one who caught it. You did good. You did good. Huh?
The sad fist pump. Alright, time to go check out Facebook. I mean, invite. Loading screens. Also, conveniently, Facebook is like right around the street from this comic book store that we have the hacker space in.
I forgot you guys were hiding out in the comic book store.
Does that make you like these
No.
hooligans?
Doesn't make me like any of this anymore. Or less, really. It's just, it's information.
Yeah. Stealing this motorcycle. Crashing into that van. There we go, there's Facebook, I mean invite.
Lord, are people actually betting on who's going to end up on the throne at the end of Game of Thrones?
Presumably.
Sending you the flagged accounts.
What?
Use the CEO's computer.
Why would you
Meritocrat's
gamble
She's
on
on
a
vacation, so we're off.
TV show?
Why would you gamble on something that I thought leaked like years, years is an exaggeration, but months ago?
I told him. I said, no fucking way am I putting that wall down with the fence. I nearly drove off the bridge last time.
Can I make that jump? No. What? Why? You want a good, nice energy drink, brand energy drink?
Not really.
Actually, wait, hold on. Did I? Because I did it at like the end of last stream. Did my skill point save? Probably
I
not.
found some kind of online gambling site, and apparently you can bet on who the next James Bond is going to be.
Oh, yes, it did. Okay, whatever. Well, who's the next James Bond gonna be?
There's a lot of options.
Who's got the best odds?
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I don't gamble, so I don't really know how to read these odds super well. Is higher better? Because the odds on the side will just say, like, plus 240, plus 600, plus 4,000.
Yeah, I think the plus means that you would get less money if they got it, because so they're more likely to be...
Okay, so plus odds means they are more likely.
I think.
Alright. There's a few 10,000s, there's a few 20,000s. Let me see who has... Someone... Who?
I might be backwards. It might be negative.
This might be backwards because some of these people sound like long shots. Like, why does Gerard Butler have a plus 50,000?
It is probably the other way around then.
The other one makes more sense because Idris Elba is like 500. And I feel like he was a foreigner for a while, so...
Discord, why?
Oh, you can gamble on the site in Bitcoin. Nice.
Oh, wait, hold on. I bet I can do shenanigans with...
Oh, hey, Sam Worthington is on who could be the next James Bond.
Oh, you are
He's
roboting
at
out.
plus 50,000 odds.
You are roboting
So I have a feeling
furiously.
you may have had it backwards. Yeah, I get the distinct impression that you have it backwards because also Kristen Stewart is on this list. And also at plus 50,000.
That didn't really do what I was wanting it to do.
There's also the horrifyingly morbid celebrity death pool.
Great.
Which apparently are grouped into, like, subsets of people. Like, putting two against each other.
And it's who's gonna die first.
Yeah.
That is...
So it's like, here's one of Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth. Here's one of Leno and Letterman. There's one of Rosie O'Donnell versus Roseanne Barr. One of Regis Philbin versus Bob Barker. Etc.,
I'm gonna
etc.
be super honest. I thought Bob Barker was already dead.
I also thought that. But it's on this gambling site.
I feel like they would know better than I would.
Maybe. Or maybe someone's making a really bad bet right now.
Yeah. Do I need to... Do we need to stop and grind money for a moment? Do I need,
You might.
Do I need the quadcopter?
Where do you get money in this game aside from hacking people on the street?
There's like races and stuff.
Ah.
Looking glass.
Uh-oh. Nope. Alright.
Okay, I should be able to find a camera, I think, is what this is telling me. There we go. I'm an idiot. Also, conveniently, we can just walk right into Facebook's office. I mean, invite. Oops. Come on.
Speaking of corporate offices, do you guys remember, I think it was Apple that had that big absurd office where all the walls were made of glass? People kept injuring themselves on it.
Yeah, that's their big new one.
Where is this going?
No, I was just talking about it because I remember that building in the part where people kept just running into the fucking walls because they couldn't see them because all the walls are glass. So then they started putting post-it notes on the walls so that people could tell which ones were walls and which ones were doors. Because all the doors are also sliding glass. So you just have people running into the wall expecting it to open for them. But then the higher-ups got pissed off at people putting sticky notes on the walls. And we're just basically telling them, like, no, you're fucking up the office. The whole point is that it looks all sleek and, like, indistinguishable. Can't just put notes on it. Let me find that, yeah.
What happened? The flag clients just vanished. We lost the bots. What did you
Oh wait, apparently they solved the, they may have solved the problem with glass walls. They put, safety decal stickers on the glass inside the headquarters to prevent people from running into the walls so much.
Wait, here's Man Bun. Guess who the main villain of the game is? Surprise.
I know who you are. That night at the beach, man, I knew you looked fucking familiar.
Is it some politician? Is it Man Bun?
It's Man Bun. He's not a
Ah.
politician.
The night that you hacked into our assist. I had to meet you. There you were, pissing on your sneakers. All brains and no aim.
What's Bloom's CTO doing in the office of the CEO of
He's
Insight?
the chief technical officer of Bloom.
This the part where you offer me a six-figure salary?
Fuck no. No. You could code circles around most of my programmers. No, see, I can't pitch CTOS 2.0 as a state-of-the-art security system and then hire someone that's on the no-fly list. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just came here to have a drink. Hey. If you want to have a drink and a dance, I'm in.
Oh, you think it's a fucking joke? Huh?
Punching Man Bun in the
Fucking
face.
thinking the system's bulletproof? You can't see the people you're stepping on.
Guess what, Marcus? Guess what? The people want to be told who is good and who is bad. They don't care how it works, only that it does.
But it doesn't fucking work. A few fucking civilian casualties. It's the cost you have to pay for the betterment of the world. You're fighting a war no one gives a shit about. Oh, it's just swimming upstream right into the Grizzlies' mouths. Why'd you prop up DedSec's numbers?
There's no one in Silicon Valley who could throw a proper punch. That, you're a great investment. You're so aggressive, so indignant. You're frightened the rest of Silicon Valley right to my doorstep.
Anyway, surprise. the Bloom man was propping up our numbers and giving us bad info to make us hack other people to make them go to Bloom and be like, yo. So remember when, or like on the first or second stream when you were like, why is this happening? This seems dumb.
Backdoor access is plugged.
And the answer is it was being set up.
Ah.
Oh, and there's a warrant out for your arrest. Hacking, corporate espionage, breaking and entering. It's okay. I was done with it anyway.
I'm surprised the cops are here.
Suspects have been reported near your location. Squad to all units. Air unit, we have an alert on a possible felon near your location. Over. Come out with your hands up.
Fuck. I got played.
Hold on.
Cops are surrounding the building. Get out of there.
Whoa.
Marcus, they're surrounding the building. Get pissed later and get out now.
I repeat.
Man, you guys really should have been recording that conversation.
All right,
Probably.
I'm gone.
Ow. I really appreciate the part where I died and then the camera just whipped around to the dude who shot me like down the street.
We have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. Squad to all units.
Fuck. I got played. Fuck.
Cops are surrounding the building. Get out of there.
Fuck.
Marcus, they're surrounding the building. Get pissed later and get out now.
I repeat. Come out with your hands up.
All right, I'm gone.
That's right. Please do be stop shooting me.
Okay, yeah, I finally found that old article about the Apple offices where the glass was specifically treated to achieve an exact level of transparency and whiteness. The doorways have perfectly flat thresholds, because if engineers had to adjust their gait when entering the building, they risked distraction from work.
Sorry, I just want to point out that I find it funny that it was designed for perfect whiteness.
An exact level of whiteness.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm driving the sick APC around. Don't mind me. That was amazing.
I got him going this way. Head him off on the other side.
Notify all ground units. Suspect is off our scope. I'm in trouble here. Where the hell did he go? Alright. Gonna block him off.
Dispatched after the suspect.
Don't have a clear shot.
Dude, just gonna go this way for, I don't know, no reason.
He's driving all over the place.
Yeah, sick jumps.
Yeah, squad, stand by. We're swinging back around. Squad, we're on site and looking for the suspect.
We've got a patrol SUV in pursuit of suspect. He's driving all over the place. We need to
I don't think my car's doing too well.
We don't have a 20 on the suspect. Moving to a better vantage point. Tracking the suspect again. We're almost on top of him.
Oh, doggy!
Officer down. Suspect hit him.
We gotta stop this guy. He's driving all over.
Oh, don't shoot me. Thank you.
He doesn't have to go this way. Suspect couldn't have gotten far. Let's flush him out.
It was a bad doggy. I had to smack it in the face with my Thunderball.
It's still AKA rude. B, that's a terrible name for a weapon.
It's a great name for a weapon. I don't know what your problem with the Thunderball is.
Also,
Oops.
did you say that thing is electrified?
Yeah.
I've yet to see it electrify anyone.
Meanwhile, it's just murdering a bunch of people. Don't mind me.
It's fine. They're already wanted.
Yeah. We're
What
the
are they gonna
happy,
do? Want you harder?
we're the happy-go-lucky hacker people, just driving
Yeah.
down the sidewalk, murdering a bunch of people.
It's okay. Nobody's gonna mind.
Yeah.
None of this impacts the story.
We're gonna circle back and see if we can pick him up. We're going to check towards the east. Be advised, a patrol van's been sent to the suspect's location.
Well, that was something. That bird,
Yeah.
that bird just flew into the ground. That was amazing.
A patrol SUV has been dispatched after the suspect.
Marcus, it's getting too hot out there for you. Come back. We'll figure this out together.
All right.
I'm glad none of them thought to come up and look in the car.
Yeah. No.
You're not even like leaning down in the seat. You're just sitting there.
But they couldn't see me, so it's fine.
Just, like lay down in the seat though.
I don't see the issue. Just had to go back to the hacker space.
It's not that bad.
We look like a bunch of chumps.
We look like a bunch of chumps.
Wrench, calm the fuck down. It's not helping.
Yeah, you're right. It's not helping.
Marcus, you got anything to say?
Look, guys, to be honest with you, I genuinely don't have a plan. But I got an idea, and I don't know, just trust me on this one.
Alright, we got really badly played by the people we were trying to hack. What do you think our idea here is to move on?
Oh, good for you, Wrench.
I know things haven't been great lately.
If your guess was go to Burning Man,
Now, that's now. You helped
congratulations.
us find our voice. We took on the Giants and had one motherfucker of a run. Never thanked you for any of it,
Hey, why are you talking like it's over?
isn't it?
I'm still in. I know you are, and we can convince the others that you're not in.
Hey, it's the Fire Festival.
These are for my DedSec channels. DedSec is not worthy. DedSec is a bunch of skitties. You told us lies and bullshit.
Hashtag dead suck.
So we got some shit stirred.
Aw. Ugh.
Jesus, Marcus. Have you been paying attention? I care what they think. I've worked my ass off for years trying to earn us respect long before you ever showed up. This is my brand. Now it's completely fucked.
So unfuck it.
I don't know if I can.
We gotta unfuck the hashtag brand.
God damn it.
If it makes you feel any better, at least you're not a fugitive. Damn.
I wonder if there's a bounty on your head. Maybe I can salvage this.
Oh, please. Hey, you couldn't catch me if you wanted to.
Oh, you're talking to a track star manager.
Let's walk.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wanna hurt me, babe.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the Burning Man.
If I gotta drag their asses out to the middle of the desert to keep DedSec together, I'm gonna do it. DedSec's come too far to give up.
We're at Burning Man now.
Swelter Skelter's third annual Jabberwock Hacking Challenge begins soon at the Center Sculpture. Come show us what you got.
Who could this man be with the name Nope Nope? And then
Oh,
the tag
God.
Nope. And then the job Nope.
Josh, who's your friend?
Oh, this is Susan. She's a second.
Oh,
grade
that's Josh.
teacher
Never
in
mind.
Milwaukee. She's
Sorry.
been
I'm
two
jumping the
years
gun
ago,
here.
cherry red.
Cool.
We're way jumping the gun. Why are all these...
Big sculpture for a group
What's
shot.
with all the weird glowy mannequins?
Because it's Burning Man, dog.
Didn't mean to,
Well, why do you have, like, glow-in-the-dark mannequins?
Because it's
We're not
Burning
playing the game.
Man.
I was just explaining to Susan how if your low-speed mixture adjustment is too rich, your engine's going to buckle under all the excess fuel. That's a 4-cycle idle, and that can be a no-no.
Yep, sure can. Okay, well, I'll see you out there.
Check out this sick dragon, though.
Let's kick some ass!
This isn't a fair fight.
Oh,
Also,
it's
here's
so
Wrench and a
unfair.
thong.
Little guy's gonna get the shit kicked out of him. But that's what makes it fun, right? We like to watch little guy take his lumps.
Standing next to
Is
Mad,
he still...
Mad Max.
Does he still have the
Cheer-
mask?
Yes, of course he does.
Great.
You're trying to turn
Just
this
making
into
sure.
That's it, aren't you? I mean, if you want to keep
Why
this
would
thing
he
going,
ever not
fine,
have the mask?
but if
It's a
you're
great
putting
question.
metaphor money on that weirdo,
But sometimes you just gotta make sure.
he's going down and staying.
I do not understand why Mad Max cheerleaders are here.
Hey, are you joining us for the competition?
Because why not? It's the Thunderdome, man.
One of them is a licensed mixologist. Here's Satara doing graffiti nonsense.
But not DedSec.
Doesn't feel right, you know? Come on, don't bum me out here. I'm trying to have a good time.
Me too. So we, as in DedSec we, are gonna enter that hacking challenge and we're gonna win.
And the others are okay with
Are there a
this?
bunch of teddy bears and tail from holes? You're gonna
Because-
say it's Burning Man again.
Because it's like, what do you want the answer to be?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Something better than that.
Figure it out,
Nah.
Have you ever been to Burning Man?
Back into
No, and God willing, I never will.
huh? Damn.
Why are there two people doing burpees in the
Meet us by
background
the ugly
here?
sculpture when you're ready.
All right, see you there.
Can't answer that. I mean, I could, but I don't want.
You know why there are two?
What is the name of fake Burning Man?
Swelter Skelter?
Okay.
I'm just gonna let this CTOS thing stay here for a sec. That's great. Of one of the people doing the burpees for little discernible reason.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
It's a good job to have.
That's not the job, that was the...
Well, yeah. Whatever, it's a side gig.
Yeah.
Hey man, what you working on?
Gonna get these people moving. moving. But they need a proper track list. This shit barely has a pulse.
DJ Ratio.
Just ratio. Back when I used to do sets. Hey, maybe I'll go back to it. What else am I gonna do now?
Man, DedSec's not over. We hit a pothole, that's all. We're gonna come back stronger.
You're always so sure of yourself.
I know, but I'm always right.
Wait. Here we go.
Ah, yeah, that's much better.
Locked their DJ out of his tools, too.
The savior of the party.
Ow.
Hey, once you're done giving these guys a hard time, meet me in the middle. DedSec's entering a competition.
I'll be there.
Predator, this is the last call to enter the Jabberwock Hacking Challenge. Last call, third act of Merchant of Mention.
That's us. All right, people, gather up. We need a group shot. Hey, try to look pretty for the
Group
camera.
shots.
Okay, looks like the challenge is starting. Hey, Josh, get on the numbers and feed it answers. Wrench, you got the Jabberwock. Get it wired up and ready. Ratio, I need you to run interference on arrival. Slow him down. Satara and I are gonna hack this thing. Let's get it. DedSec. Let's go, guys.
Man, how come he gets a quadcopter and I gotta pay like $60,000 to get a quadcopter?
Drone's up there.
If you need a better view.
He's got connections, man.
I'm
Almost
inside. There. Okay, what is this? Nice. Throwing up
He
the
knows a
boards
guy
and
at the here in
punch
shot.
We should focus. There seems to be
And why aren't they in this game?
That's a great question.
Why isn't there a whole series of side missions revolved around hacking the here in shot?
Stop fucking moving.
I don't think I'm gonna do this.
Don't mess with Satara.
Oh, here we go. Maybe. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, if I do...
Oh, you're totally gonna fuck this up.
I don't know what that timer meant. I'm gonna be...
It was probably just to be a cool guy, and then you messed up and you weren't a cool guy anymore.
I am never a cool guy.
If you'd done it in time, everybody would have like congratulated you and been like, "Oh, you're rad." Instead, they're just sitting here waiting, disappointed, like always.
Okay, if I do that, I can get that one, and this, and that, and then wait for the thing that's rotating to that. There we go. I did it, I won. I made the dragon spit the fire.
Good job. Sure, everyone is very psyched about it.
It has to catch on fire. You cannot catch on fire. Told ya.
That is dope as fuck.
That is dope as fuck.
With eyes of flame.
Is that a quote from someone regarding the dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
Horatio, how's it going? What's good? I'm Marcus. Who are you?
I'm Ray.
Who could this gentleman be with his top hat
Hey, you kids want to feed your heads?
and his drugs?
2 ounces of sacrosanct mind fuck.
And his name is Ray. Who could it be?
People, I am going offline now. See you on the other side.
Is it Aiden Pierce?
You good?
No.
The word
He showed up earlier.
Okay, you good?
Did I forget to mention that these boomers had a little acid bath?
Josh.
It's okay, they're using hallucinogens in clinical
The guy literally just walked on screen and said, "Hey kids, want drugs?"
Yeah, he did.
Josh is feeling it. Okay, let's go find something for you to stare at.
Nah.
My guess is that the kids want drugs.
Raymond Kinney Ray.
Oh, hey, look, it's
Otherwise, I can't imagine why they'd be at Burning Man.
I remember reading War Driver.
Remember
and getting
T-Bone?
my 10-speed backpack with an antenna. Shit, I even used your old root kit, man. Fuckstead? Hell yeah.
Well, I assumed you were all just skitty pests. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your crew seems to have a lot of unfocused noise. You the leader?
No, man, it doesn't work like that. DedSec's got a rule. No personal armies.
no personal armies in DedSec.
Well, FYI, I saw you leading out there.
Man, this is everything we're fighting against. The system back home is completely fucked.
And any kid out there on the sand is gonna say the exact same fucking thing. Easy words, bro, easy words.
Alright. A few years ago, this broken-ass system marked me as a criminal risk. Linked me to some shit I didn't even do because it was probable. And now, with CTOS, it's everywhere. I mean, I can see it down to the... to subliminal.
Whoa.
You just multiplied.
Drugs.
What you call subliminal is a bellwether, Marcus. You got a sharp eye, kid. But subliminal is passive. Bellwether program. It's control. It's like a Orwell hospital punch. Profiling. Media manipulation. Driven by predictive algorithms. And now, it's setting up shop in the heart of the Silicon Valley. And somebody at Bloom's using CTOS to feed it data.
Oh, is the CTOS thing doing mind control now?
So it always was.
Okay.
If you recall, in the last game,
I don't.
there were two things that mentioned this.
Mm-hmm.
There was one throwaway line about the mayor, the Chicago mayor, who's like, "Yeah, he got elected. Nobody really knows how or why. He just got a lot of votes."
Mm-hmm.
That didn't seem like.
And nobody questioned it for some reason.
Yeah. And then, if you recall, the dude at the end, who was talking about how he, you know,
Marcus, wake the fuck up. Let's go. Man.
there were people who were,
Pup tent next to a lady who was buried.
There were worse people out there.
yeah,
Get it, man. Sons of Ragnarok, bride.
and he was talking about bellwethers.
Now, come on. Sons are coming.
And then T-boned a biker lady, and now has to run.
Is there just a person dancing in a green screen suit over there?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
How bad is it?
Yeah, we all at risk now because my name's got a red flag on it. Yeah, people are gonna.
So why did this guy randomly decide to come to San Francisco anyways?
Is everyone?
Hey, you know, it's happening place.
It's enough.
It just seemed like the place the next game was going to happen.
Yeah.
And you're talking to Bloom's
Alright.
enemy number one, son? Yeah, I've been dodging those bastards for years. If you want, I could scrub you from the system. Give me a couple hours.
Just like that?
Well, I might have to sacrifice a goat as part of my arcane ritual, but yeah, just like that.
There you are. Been looking for you all morning. Turns out Swelter Skelter doesn't have a lost and found.
Nah, it's more of a finders keepers policy out there in the desert.
What in the hell is he doing here?
Yeah, Marcus, why did you invite the stranger?
Why did you invite the stranger into our house? Into the hacker space?
Look, you know what? It doesn't even matter. He's cool.
Oh, he's cool. Well, that's good. discuss these things as a group.
I know. It's my bad. But you met Ray already, right? I want to introduce you to Raymond Kenny.
That's Raymond Kenny?
I thought you'd be cleaner.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah, I have a 2-second.
Awkward hug.
There's a lot to.
Can we keep him like
Is there any other kind?
We could use his help.
No.
He can stay here, right? He should stay.
Okay, fine. But if he fucks with any of us, I'm gonna pop his nuts like red grapes.
Message received.
Nice hat.
Nice mask.
No
I
selfies,
would love a beer or two.
Oh, thank
says
you.
T-Bone.
Grab the man some hardware, too. He's gonna teach us some magic.
And now T-Bone's here.
You've just adopted him like a pet or something.
Yeah.
Great.
Do I have enough money for the quadcopter? No. It's saying that I could get the quadcopter, but I don't have enough money, and I'm very sad about this.
No, time to go grind money. If only you'd spent the time to get Huge off screen.
I know, but I didn't care particularly enough about that.
Hey kid, ready to change the world? I got something for you.
This operation is called Limp Noodle. I feel like the actual answer is I should stop spending money on clothes, but before each stream I've been getting a new outfit, because you can do that,
Hey,
and
yo,
it's
T-Bone,
fun.
I'm ready, man. I'm pumped. No, seriously. Activist mode. Activate. Hey, man, how do we get blue?
Hold on to your joystick, son. You kids are
I
gonna
do
need
like
to work your
T-Bone's
way
hat
up
in
to
this
it,
game, though.
even with me.
Like, why wouldn't... Like, they sold the iconic hat
No, I just didn't want to trouble you.
of Aiden Pierce, but why not this iconic hat that just says Mr. Poop?
Fair question.
Okay. So,
Let's look at the big shot Dave Harvester, our friends at Noodle. Now, every time you search for discount refrigerator or bulldozer porn, they learn more and more about you.
Data profiling 101.
right. But what you didn't know was that Bloom's already got their grubby paws all over that data.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is good Satar.
Alright, we're gonna go hack Google. I mean, Noodle.
Dig their puppet strings in deeper. Well, if we could get a hold of this ammunition, we could take down a whole lot of different targets.
I can help with that. You can't hack Noodle unless you get into the server farm. You can't get into the server farm without clearance. Hell, you can't even get on the ground.
I also appreciate this thing about you can't get into the grounds if you're unless you're an employee there, and I was totally there earlier.
Oh man, I'm trying to stay low key right now. One of my leads is breathing down my neck.
I bet you Marcus can pose as an employee.
Oh, he could do more than pose as an employee, Satar. Tell him what you told me, Horatio.
Noodle buses. I sniped an exploit for credentials. I could get you to the buses. All you gotta do is drive it in. They'll think you're one of the bus drivers.
Shit. Yo, let's roll, son.
All right. Let's do this. Hey.
Also, this is the part where it's supposed to be like a big, goofy reveal that Horatio works at Google. I mean, Noodle. Because if you recall earlier, I was like, you know, when I was running down everyone, it was like, and this guy has a day job, and that's his gimmick.
All right. You ready?
I do, in fact, remember that.
Let's roll.
I assumed he was like. I just assumed he worked at Starbucks or something.
No, he works at Google.
Because look at these people.
And ironically, I timed this out super well because I was like just randomly picking stores for changing my outfit to.
Yeah.
And you need to wear clothes from this place because you're hip. That means you're hipster enough to pass as a Google employee. I mean, a
that
Google
makes sense.
employee.
You've got to dress insufferably.
Yes.
Do you have the option to get a man bun?
No.
Aw.
Marcus, come on. I'm not getting in there.
I can't have Horatio ride the motorcycle, which is a bummer.
Punched in the parking lot for you. Driver leaves it there every day to get his coffee. Beautiful. All right, man. Let me just say right up the top. I apologize for anything and everything you're about to see.
You kidding? I'm getting an inside look at your alter ego, Horatio Carlin, corporate code jockey.
Why do I get the feeling this whole thing was a bad idea?
It's cool. I'll go easy on you.
Horatio Carlin, corporate code jockey. Alright, we're basically going to just steal this bus.
Okay, now where's the GPS? Hey, sit down. All right, just... All right. GPS. I know where the GPS is.
Also, my bag is clipping into this chair.
Got it. Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
And now we're a bus driver. And now you have to actually, like, kind of start obeying traffic rules, which is kind of amusing, because you're a bus driver. I say that as I immediately just blow a red light.
Which wasn't there one of the Mafia games or something that required you to actually follow traffic law?
Mafia 2, if you don't follow the traffic law, you'll alert the cops to your presence.
That's hilarious, but also I can see how people hated that.
Hey, how you doing?
It's actually not that bad because there's basically a toggle. Like it will you
Oh, is there just like an auto drive?
yeah.
It's just that most people aren't patient, so they just
Yeah.
wanted to floor it to their destination all the time
Yeah.
and swerve through traffic like an idiot.
Yes.
Let's get back on track.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm an eager beaver.
Anyway, the juicing has
Juicing has really turned my life
feel lighter,
around.
my mind freer. I hate to break it to you, but juicing doesn't do squat.
It's that Juicero.
You haven't tried my
They're
juice. I'm
literally
serious.
talking about
What
it.
you want is the pulp. That's the healthy part. Juicing extracts all that. All you're drinking is sugar.
I still love the company's
Now that's what
comment
it's
when
at.
people discovered you could
Load
just
'em up
hand
with
squeeze their
fruits,
DRM
eggs,
juice bags,
superfoods,
and it came out like
Yeah,
exactly
like
the
goat
same
cheese,
because of
vodka
course it
powder,
does.
all that good stuff.
And the company was like, yeah, but it's messy and it's a poor user experience.
Well, they're health foods.
Gotta get that optimal UX.
Yeah, but goji berry.
We're talking about superfoods like goji berries
but
and
goji berries are as
grapes.
much a superfood as grapes are.
Also, the idea that the only way you could get the fruit packets was through a subscription service.
And quinoa.
You know, Marcus, there are times when I wish I was out doing what you're doing. And then there's today.
Thanks, friend. I'm freaking
It's a weird
tripped on
thing.
detention center here.
Remember quinoa?
Vaguely,
Yeah,
what
I
is
mean,
that?
I think it's still a thing. I don't. As far as I know,
it's
anyway.
just a grain thing. Like, the people were like, "Oh, it's the future. It's the food of the future because it's super healthy." And it's like, well,
Well, apparently it's gluten-free, high in protein, and one of the few plant foods that contains sufficient amounts of all 9 essential amino acids.
there you go.
Hey there.
You're out of control.
You stayed late last night?
Oh, motorcycle.
As I was saying,
Yeah, and the catering made me want to puke. I'd rather starve next time. This new sushi place is so not up to par. The soy sauce was so bland.
My spicy tuna roll was anything but.
oh man, that is lit.
I want to be high too.
Okay, so. Oh man, that is
Cool.
literally the worst.
Excuse me, sir.
Literally? I could think of some worse things.
All right, welcome to Noodle. I mean, Noodle.
Yo, Horatio, man, I'm scared, bro.
What is it?
Nobody look like us.
From Silicon Valley. Hey, what do you call a black man surrounded by thousands of white people? What? Mr. President?
Hey, man, they see two of us together, they gonna think we plotting.
We are plotting.
Man,
Right.
I feel so
Here we are at Google.
exposed. Yeah, welcome to my world. There's only 3 other black people that work here. 2 guys.
Home of
one woman.
apparently
We have our own men.
4 black
That's
people
rough.
of the entire
But hey,
company.
You're fighting a good fight, changing the face of corporate life in the valley.
You haven't experienced corporate life until you're the only brother in a meeting and have to represent all of Blackburn. Jesus. If I had a nickel for every time someone complimented me for being well-spoken.
So where's the server farm?
Not here, I'm afraid. The whole thing's located under the Noodle Maps building. You'll need a
Also,
whole
check
other
out
level
this
of
6th
clearance to get in
slide.
there. The managers upstairs can take care of that for you. Just do a repeat performance of the bus hack on one of them, and you're good to go. Let's hit the kitchen. Need fuel before another day of drudgery.
Hey, do you want a coffee?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, please, help yourself to a pomegranate. They're to die for.
You're so great. Thank you so much.
Okay, neato. Carlin.
Grody.
Big day today, huh? I'm excited. How about you? You know, you could just tell us what you've been up to. Where you've been looking, who you've been talking to. What's that?
Trying to get a coffee.
Yeah, all right. I'm sure you'll be more forthcoming with HR. Enjoy that coffee. Watch it! Are you new here?
Yeah.
I can't stand that mother. Hey,
I feel like the subtitles are getting more and more typos.
Watching my ass since the day I got here. Now he's saying I should be more forthcoming with HR.
Think he's got something on you?
Any idea how much jail time I'd be looking at?
If I can get into the server farms, I can delete all that shit, alright? We got your back. You're not going in jail. I'll be in touch. Alright?
Pomegrapples.
Alright, Horatio, what's the plan for getting to the Noodle server farm?
Best option is the elevator maintenance area on the second floor of Noodle Maps. But watch yourself. Security's
I feel like standing in their HQ talking about how much jail time you're going to get is a bad move, but you know,
Yeah, it's fine.
considering that the explicit point of all this is that you were in a police state, essentially. It's a very ineffective police state. They have not already caught you.
It's because they haven't spelled it out with coins.
That's true.
Shit, what is it? My pretty face ain't getting me as far as it used to.
I'm shocked. I guess you're gonna need a high-level access ID or find another way in.
Let's see here. What is that? Okay, that's there. Doot doot doot. Doot doot doot. No questions. How do I get over there? The answer is like this. It's actually quite simple. Or is it? Curses. Oh, here we go. That is a lot of armed security guards in for Google Maps. I mean Noodle Maps. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Probably not. I love game. I just wish this map was like slightly bigger and you could control it more than you can, because you really can't. Like at all. That is not what I want. Yep.
Just exploring this HQ, doing not a lot.
I'm trying to... I remember getting stuck here last time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, you gotta...
You just have to find the right place to wander into.
Basically.
Great.
It's almost like...
I feel like a better way to do this would be to have you... Well, no, that wouldn't really work because you're supposed to be somebody who's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe if, like, you were pretending to be an employee and you got roped into giving a tour to a bunch of people, and you had to find a way to, like, discreetly do your thing while also giving a tour to a bunch of people, and you're just making things up because you don't actually know what any of these things are as you go through.
That'd be kind of great.
So I was thinking maybe you get stuck in a tour, but I think it'd be funnier if you were giving a tour and had no idea what any of this stuff was. So people were just like, oh, what's this big slide over here? Oh, you found it?
I found where I need to go, yeah.
Thank God. This giant glass walkway, because fuck these people. Why does their office look like a goddamn kindergarten?
Because it promotes creativity and playfulness, make me
These
mad.
people all need to be rounded up and shot.
Whoa. That seems harsh.
It does.
But fair. What are you chuckling about over there?
I'm catching up with people watching the Game of Thrones nonsense.
Oh, is that going on right now?
Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening live.
How's the Game of Thrones going?
Apparently HBO now has the full episode up, so people have just already seen the ending.
Great. Is it good?
I mean, I don't want to say too much. Because me saying it's good or bad, I'm just going to let people figure it out for themselves.
Noodle ride. It's like riding a noodle. Oh, shit. Oh, don't kick my drone.
I am now Miss Laura
This
Kemp.
is super rude.
How do I get into Noodle Maps? If you've got her ID, you should be able to just walk right in.
Oh, we're good. Oh, shit. We're not good.
Control, be advised that a possible target or targets have been reported near your location.
We were almost good.
Dude, what are you doing? We never talked about this.
My stealthing is maybe not as good as it used to be.
Alright, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Yeah.
Don't take offense.
Uh-huh.
When would you say your stealthing was good?
Never. I just wanted to sound like I was saying something, Oh, now I've pissed off both the private security and the police.
Oh, good. Right, I mean, you should probably just start shooting all these people.
I've managed to ditch them. Is that
okay?
The equivalent of shooting all these people?
I mean, you shot some people with a taser. That kind of counts.
This taser's really good. I don't know if you've been catching on to how good this taser is.
It's pretty good.
You know what else is good?
Hmm?
The Thunderball.
It's really not, though.
But it is. I'm supposed to be here.
Google Map security don't fool around, so watch yourself.
Hey, this is Laura Kim you're talking to.
It's me, Laura Kim. I really like this big, ominous globe. Like, look at that.
Who doesn't love a big, ominous globe?
I can't get close to... Oh.
You remember that weird, was that a United Arab Emirates thing, where there was, the weird meeting with the evil globe that everyone was touching?
Yes.
What was the deal with that?
That's a great question.
Did anyone ever find out what the evil globe was for?
No.
I feel like maybe we should have been more worried about the evil globe. I actually think I did totally look up what that evil globe was about. Let me see. Alright, what is the glowing orb in Saudi Arabia?
I'm glad that's a Google search.
It's an article even from the New York Times.
Great. What is the evil glowing orb?
Let me see. Apparently, it is part of the center, the Global Center for Combating Extremist Ideology, based in Riyadh. And the orb was in fact a translucent globe, the world's waters represented in light gray and the continents in black. Its purpose appeared to be decorative.
How do I get up here?
The globe did not appear to have any magical powers, but when the king and Mr. Trump touched it, background music of the kind that might accompany a reality show's elimination sequence or introduce a cable news program soared and pulsed. The screens glowed with statistical displays and videos about fighting terrorism. An unnamed official who narrated the features of the new control center said that displays used artificial intelligence to track in real time news reports and online statements. Apparently, it is a purely decorative on button for some kind of AI-based anti-terrorism thing in Saudi Arabia.
Nice.
Which sounds like the kind of thing where nothing will ever go wrong.
Oh, yeah, no. There we go. Problem solving. Oh no. Is that not where I need to go? Oh, I went the wrong way. That's why I'm freaking out. I followed the red dot, red line in the wrong manner. I hate corporate headquarters. Why can't they be designed like normal things?
Hello, continuing my patrol. Status all clear. Greetings, fellow security personnel. Hello,
Dodgy.
my patrol. Greetings, fellow security personnel.
Alright, here's my sick plan. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna go, Sha! And we're gonna die. Damn it. Burk burk.
Yep, dogs are going to be upset. They must have found out about the ending over here. I've not yet seen any screenshots as evidence, but apparently there's some fairly heavy-handed Nazi parallels coming up here.
Is, I guess you saw what the ending is.
Oh, yeah.
Is it what the leak thing was?
Well, see, that's the thing, is because other people have probably seen the leaks, and I don't want to say anything. Though I guess, you know, I'm gonna throw this out there. People watching your stream are probably not watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe it's fine to go ahead and just spoil it, huh?
Probably.
Okay, yeah, no, Daenerys totally gets shanked.
Great.
And then the kid in the wheelchair ends up on the Iron Throne. Everybody's like, yeah, rad. This makes sense. Let's just vote for a new king and then pick this person who makes 0 sense.
Great.
Because also voting for kings isn't how that works. But, you know, whatever. It's the end of the show. Let's give democracy a shot.
This is Control. We have arrived at bar. Please respond.
Heck of rude. Okay, what did that actually unlock for me? Nothing, apparently, because it didn't hack, which seems weird. Oh, that unlocks the... Okay. I see what's going on. Why are you sneaky?
Surrender!
Excuse me,
Please move along.
I'm sorry?
We're discouraged from fraternizing with employees.
That's why.
Please move along.
I was just gonna ask where the bathroom is, but okay.
You don't know? Are you authorized to be here?
Hey, you're not supposed to fraternize. Move along.
That was dumb. Let's try this again. This time with more hacking.
All clear.
Live alarm. Location set.
Perimeter breach.
Unit 1013.
Intruder within security perimeter.
Really?
What did you do?
I don't understand. Like, the box is there. It should be hacked, but then every time, like, the little drone plugs the cable in, it just explodes.
Maybe you gotta do it yourself. The drone's not strong enough, man.
No, it's because I did it last time when I died. Hello, sir. I'm up to all kinds of good over
Also,
here.
I think it didn't just explode. I think you got shot. Because the dog was staring at and barking at your drone, and then people saw it and shot it.
I want to point out there's just a thing here that just says the cheese.
You need to taser that dog.
I can't.
Why
I mean,
not?
I could, but I'm trying to be sneaky, make me mad.
It's not working for you. I mean, you know, you are free to try stealth. I'm just saying I don't think it's going to work because that dog does not seem to like your RC car.
But my RC car's super cute. Look at it.
Not cute enough.
My RC car, much like that dog, is adorable.
Everything is in order.
We're gonna try this, maybe. Will this let me... No, this puts me in here. Which is not... Oh, no, okay, well, because I can go up this way and be like, haha, hello, doggy. And I can be like, stealth! Look at how many boxes there are plugged in at this moment. There we go. Now I've hacked.
Security alert level diminished.
Stealth. I stealthed him.
Seriously, bro, take your time. No pressure.
Keep it together, Ratio. I'm almost at the elevator shaft.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, that crazy thing. That is an ominous looking map. I'm gonna be super honest.
Hey, bro, I've gotten to the elevator. Horatio?
He's gone dark. Hold on. We're trying to find him.
Oh no, we can't find Horatio.
He's probably dead. You did say somebody's totally not making it through this, right?
Yeah, but not. I mean,
Somebody on Hero Team is totally dead.
It's a little early.
If you say so. Look, your happy-go-lucky mission of infiltrating Google seems like the perfect time to have someone killed.
I need Horatio's code to get to
Would
the
Google complain, do you think, if their obvious stand-in just captured and executed one of their 4 black employees in this game?
Yes.
Alright. I think maybe Google might have complained about that to some degree.
Probably.
Alright.
Heroes on your computer's evidence enough to put you away. I want to hear you say it. You have no idea how happy it'll make me to hear you say you fucked up. No. God, that's annoying. Don't touch it. All right, just leave it. All right, it'll turn off on its own. All right.
Oops, wait. I goofed it. Hold on.
You don't know a damn thing about me, man.
What the... How did... Who listens to this crap anyways?
I bet that's really funny considering there's no music volume and it's like, who's playing music? And it's like, well,
Sit. Sit, this place is a freaking circus. This IT morons better do something.
I appreciate the happy face in the hacky thing.
Mr. Carlin, I'm going to ask you to follow me.
Oh, the HR lady is the bowling league champion.
Please tell me this is going to devolve into a bowling minigame.
No. If only. Whoa.
You're the man, Horatio. Hang in there.
Here's this ominous server room.
No, not this one. Nope.
Oops, that's not helpful.
This is it.
I did it. I hacked it.
I'm very proud of you. Also, sorry if I'm quiet. It's just that I am watching people have meltdowns over here in real time, and it's really funny.
You know,
They got things wired up pretty tight here.
there's nothing wrong with that. How goes the meltdowns?
It's pretty funny.
Alright. I am installing Noodle Crack.
Oh, nice. I'm just gonna throw this out there, by the way.
Yeah.
That apparently people have posted screenshots of this, but I'm refusing to believe it's true right now. Mostly just because it's really stupid. But apparently one of the final shots is someone going like, "Oh, it's a good thing we wrote down the history of this whole like weird series of wars," and they close a book, and it's just a giant book with a Song of Ice and Fire on the cover. And I've seen 2 screenshots of it, and I'm like, that's photoshopped. That's too dumb to be real. But now I'm thinking it's probably gonna be real. Oh.
You tracked the keystrokes? I see. Thank you. Mr. Carlin. I am so sorry. Apparently, we've made a huge mistake.
What a surprise.
My apologies. You are free to go.
I'm just glad you finally got it right.
No, that's not the picture. That's just the picture of the bad thing. Where is this one?
I don't think that...
Sit down.
This picture.
Ratio, that was intense. You good?
That could be photoshopped. That might not be real.
Oh, where's Rob? Well,
I know.
I can't wait.
Hold on,
for
let me
him.
just.
I'm in a massive cooling room. Any ideas on how I can get out of here?
Yeah, I got you covered. There's a drainage conduit at the back that should take you into an exterior access.
Nice. Thanks. You swapped out Horatio's keystrokes with Goodale's?
Nobody gives our Horatio a hard time and gets away with it.
That's real crafty, Satar.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That was unnecessary.
Yo, how's it?
It's gold, Marcus. Gold.
I have a serious question.
Yep.
How is how is your friend Horatio expecting to keep his job here? After he like super clearly let you in.
What? No, that was the
I
other
mean,
guy.
He was seen with you multiple times, talking to you. You talked to other people around the office. You introduced yourself.
At no
It was a
point-
whole thing.
At no point did I introduce myself.
But I mean, like, you talked to people. You talked. Like, I was like, hey, you're new here, and you were like, yeah. And at no point did he contradict that, which means he was in on this whole dumb plan.
Silicon Valley is not filled with the brightest people.
Apparently.
Like someone with a lot of valuable information.
And now we're introducing this person.
Tell me everything you know about that, sir.
Just waiting for the thing to say people. That was a sentence.
Hackers flagging terrorists for the FBI? It seems that's the Bureau's plan. With cyber attacks on the rise and the C2S integrated into every aspect of how our city functions, the FBI has taken extreme measures to protect that technology. A congressional report reveals
Oh,
that
the FBI is pushing for expanded powers to pressure hacker groups for specific techniques.
The FBI also wants to be able to
FBI also wants to identify and flag hackers and hacker groups, even if there's no evidence that they've committed a crime.
information advocates say this is an unprecedented request that threatens civil liberties.
Wouldn't it be crazy if that happened in the real life? Yeah, how's it going?
Nothing. Just.
There we go.
Hey, one of our newbie followers reported something strange. Anybody heard about a bunch of funky rat masks hanging around outside the MoMA?
Bunch of self-described art anarchists.
Art anarchists.
The Ordinate Academy.
Prudentia Academy. It's an anagram.
Good catch. What's their platform?
Total transparency, no privacy for anybody.
Then why the masks?
These rat masks. What do they look like?
Stylish. Low poly.
Fuck. That's default.
Hey, remember Default?
The musician?
No.
Default, the ex-DedSec hacker.
He was, oh yeah, you weren't there when we did the Default mission. Never mind.
I'm definitely gonna check these guys out then. Gives me a chance to meet one of the new followers too.
Also, he's commenting on the DLC that we did not do, where you play as T-Bone.
Oh.
Shit, what the fuck? Hello? Zatara, Josh? Please tell me this is not what I think it is.
Marcus, you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. I'm getting trolled. Did our app server get hacked?
Might want to get back here when you can.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, we're gonna not do the side mission. We need to do this main mission, because or else things are gonna keep happening. Or at least start it, because we got like 10 minutes to 2 hours, so, you know. There's Giddy. It's pooping on my screen. Look at that kitty. Look at that poop.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to point out that the recent Soul Calibur armor update thing, one of the items they added in character creation was shoulder cats.
Great.
You can now just put cats all over your character.
They pretend to be the saviors of your free will, when really they're just some script kitties who want desperately to be popular.
She's doing a much better DedSec video than DedSec does, because it's not all artifacted to crazy nonsense.
A lesson. And DedSec, if you think I will, can't destroy your system, well, then please allow me to introduce myself.
Nothing says I'm an internet professional like having your video feed occasionally pause and spin in a circle.
Yeah.
Tell me it's just Kiki.
It's just Kiki. We're house cleaning the felines. Josh is brute forcing the crypto key.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Alright, so, are we gonna war for this?
Absolutely. We're not letting these trolls drag us into their sewer. DedSec doesn't back down.
So what? Well, what good is going to war with them? It won't break their lock on us. It doesn't change anything. They got it.
Josh is unhappy.
Fuck that. Hey, listen up. We're not gonna let Primate derail us. Let's be smart about this.
All right. Primate sells zero-day exploits to anyone
Right.
with
Just
money.
pointing out though, I feel like her video might be more effective if her video is not essentially her face getting pooped on by a cat repeatedly. Like, her video is herself getting pooped on.
That's true.
And unless she's into that, like, I feel like maybe that didn't go over as intended.
So we find out as much as we can about their people and their operations. We're not gonna roll over, not for anybody. Yo, Josh, man, where you at?
Now it's war. Move.
I'll put a message out on the back channels. These guys are bound to have enemies who'll give us some intel.
I appreciate that Wrench just has a sledgehammer for like no real apparent reason. Not that you really need a reason to just fling a sledgehammer around, but
She likes to hang at that club in Castro.
I know the place.
alright, we're gonna go hang out with the other hacker group over here. If I can hit the right app so I can... oh, it's just right here. Ow.
Local police are increasingly alarmed by the violent acts of the Tesca Street
Oh,
gang.
it's street gangs, whatever, who cares? Street gangs bad. That's that news report. There you go.
Badass. Looks good.
Ready for the chip then?
Hold on. Save it.
That is a dumb
So,
blacklight tattoo.
how many lapdogs you got scrambling behind the scenes to crack my uncrackable lock?
Credit where credit's due.
I mean, you say that like there's any kind of blacklight tattoo that's not dumb.
That's true.
Because you could just give me the key and I'd be on my way.
What? It's ransomware, motherfucker.
Which means you want what?
Oh, I want you to make one of those idiotic vids of yours.
Wow, I didn't know you were a
And while I'm watching this Sega Saturn fighting game, it has Pepsi Man as a playable character.
Nice.
Yeah. Rude.
I want a public broadcast that says DedSec isn't worth 2 seconds, never mind 15 minutes of the public's fucking time. Spice it up. Add some tears.
Is that all?
Sure. For now. But if you don't do it, and I start naming names.
Oh, fuck that guy.
That's right.
Let's hit that tattoo artist.
Yep.
The veritable zoo, bitch.
Damn, looks like you're not leaving us much choice.
Go ahead. Get good. Until then, why don't you run along and make the video I want?
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Mhm.
I feel like hitting your own tattoo artist is a bad move.
Probably. This game's been out for like 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I just now got the
She
Prime
wants us to
8
release a vid where we
thing.
smear ourselves.
What?
Lenny
Oh,
is a member
right.
of the hacker group Prime 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I
You
was
just now got the wordplay there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a real Phoenix Down.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I did not get for much, much longer than that period of time.
Funny enough, Phoenix Down is just one of those things that I guess I just got it. Like, I get kind of when I heard it. Like, I didn't realize it was the thing people didn't get.
You want me to stop by and
But
take a
it
look?
might be because I played Final Fantasy when I was still fairly young, and I was way into penguins as a child, so I knew a lot about bird feathers and down and all that stuff.
I was just like, whatever, it's Final Fantasy. It has weird names for things.
As the do.
Ah. There's not a lot of close fast travel points to the Primate, whatever. Like, legitimately, all those years, just been like, oh yeah, it's, you know, it's prime 8. It's like, you know, numbers and whatever. 8's not a prime number, though, so I thought it was like, oh, they're not, you know, super bright hackers. Because Lenny kind of sucks.
Yeah, how dumb are those people?
Yeah, they're super dumb. Also, they're called Prime 8, but they have, like, a cat theme, which is also weird.
And there isn't 8 of them.
No, there are significantly more than 8 of them. Hello.
Now entering Silicon Valley.
What's up, Bully?
What's say, Retro?
Ragnar boys hired Prime 8 for some machine hacks, huh?
Ragnar boys.
Credit skimmers for a long time. Low scale payout. But hiring PA to load malware into the bank machine has tripled their cash flow.
I'll bet it has.
The code skims the data and sends the copy to PA. Neither the user nor the bank have any way of knowing.
Ah, but we know.
Yes, we do.
Man, that was a sick parking job.
Imagine how pissed Sons of Ragnarok will be with Lenny and Prime 8 if anything would have happened to that operation.
That's the idea. It's gonna be dangerous. You hang back, Bully.
Alright, man. Good
So
luck.
now we're gonna
Time
go
to
beat up a
fuck
bunch of
this
bikers.
operation.
And by beat up, I mean probably die a few times, but, you know. The idea here is we're gonna beat up a bunch of bikers. And destroy some ATMs.
Alright, ATMs are here.
Destroy the machines however you want.
Oh yeah, hold on. I should probably actually... One moment. I have like a billion skill points. We're just gonna make the thing that makes the explosions happen real quick.
Just checking. Did you ever get that quadcopter?
No. That would make this mission actually significantly easier, because what you can do is you can fling explosives from the quadcopter. Which is hilariously a bad idea. Hey, you know what? I have a better idea. And that better idea involves not dying.
I should have thought of that one.
Yeah. It's amazing how good an idea that is.
Alright, ATMs are here.
Destroy the machines however you want.
Right now it makes sense that we rig them here.
Rig them with the snippers?
No, like I said, we'll upload our malware because it's better.
Better how?
Because our malware will transmit the account.
Search everywhere. Track this shit strip down. We miss you. Search the area. This guy's gonna keep fucking with us if we don't.
See, that was awesome. And it worked super well. Also, I'm pretty sure that This is another fun. I don't know if that was me or like, I'm not in the right zone for that. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Oh, okay. I don't know. Someone had the CTOS descriptor of "can suck my own dick," which.
Well, now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be can suck their own dick? Why would it be written from that perspective?
It's almost like Lenny's not very smart.
Ah. I mean, the alternate answer would be that person changed their CTOS description themselves.
That's true. Okay, it would have been.
In which case, hey, props. That takes some flexibility.
There we go. Also, their name is listed as Antichrist.
Ugh.
Heisenberg.
These people are the worst.
Oh, dodgy! Beat up the dodgy. Oh, shit. Nope, that was... I was expecting my auto-aim to kick in, and it very much didn't. Oops, shit. No, actually, explode that, thank you. I missed. Wow, really? Being super good at aiming. That's a lot of dudes. We're just gonna run away for the moment. And then, like, loop back around while they're all over here and not watching the ATM I need to explode. Oh, dear lord.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of bikers.
Did you maybe screw this up?
No, everything's fine.
If you say so.
I just need to loop around a bit wider than I thought I needed to loop around at. See, I told you, everything's fine.
Yeah, no, it's great. Thank God for regenerating health.
Man, I want to know the first guy who was just like, I mean, like, you could have, like, a health bar, but what if like, you just...
Came back on its own.
Yeah, what if? And someone was just like, that's crazy talk.
I'm just going to assume it was Jurassic Park Trespasser, because that game apparently pioneered, like, everything in the decade or two after it.
Boobs.
Someone's trespassing. Get him.
Oh, damn it. Actually, let's go back. Thank you. Gotta go. Bye.
Think we made our point?
It's as though a bajillion people exploited by zero-day fraud cried out in gratitude.
There's one thing I know about motorcycle people, it's that they love when you steal their motorcycles, so I'm gonna steal this guy's motorcycle and run away!
Are you going to kill his dog?
No. I'm just stealing his motorcycle.
Probably a good call.
I
Having watched
did...
John Wick earlier today.
I did smack a dog with my whoa Thunderball, but that was cool. That was less cool. I like the increasing pain every time I say Thunderball for Make Me Mad. He just gets more and more upset every time he is reminded.
I'm just staying silent now.
Yeah, but you staying silent still means that your annoyance is increasing. So
That is true.
I still win.
It's true, I guess.
Frustration growing bigger.
Bang, bang. Pull my purple dragon snot cocks.
Lenny, that's some telemarketing charm right there. So, we're not gonna do that vid thing.
You know what? Do whatever. Don't even care. Not two shits given. I know my lock is still on your server.
Alright. We're gonna wait for this DedSec conversation to keep
Doesn't matter.
going.
Game time is done. We go to
And
vid digs and
then
get the decryption key.
call it a stream.
But there's no location.
Lenny has an RFID implant. Can we find the bunker with that?
Yeah, it's possible.
Sweet. Time to go see Lenny. No more fucking around. Wrench, you're my backup.
Yes, I am.
Actually, no, we're gonna do this cutscene because it's really good.
We're at the bar in
Party
Sausalito.
dude, we're at the
Come on
bar in
over.
Sausalito. Let this be a lesson. Don't text and drive.
It is generally a bad idea.
There are billboards around here that have that. Oh my. Party dude indeed.
Party at Sausalito. We're gonna just start this because this is actually kind of a clever, funny, good thing. Whoa, excuse me, sir in suspenders. I need to get in here, sir, sir. Thank you. Oh, I actually don't even need to get in here. Sir, let me out! That man has a crotch sparkler. That was impressive.
You sure you want to keep going with this?
Fucks. And you know why?
Make Me Mad really relating with Lenny right now.
Anti-whatever do-gooder bullshit. You ask
Is she
Like how
also
the guy
just
blocked you
miserable?
getting in and blocked you getting out.
She's like, I hate you because you've got terrible, dumb videos and your graffiti sucks.
It's true. She's not wrong.
I just thought it was worth a shot.
So you know, oh, we couldn't get the RFID thing because Marcus sucks at, you know, doing things. But then here's Wrench, who's just far away. Oh, she's vaping! There you go. There's the answer to the question about vaping.
We got a ping on the Prime 8 bunker.
And Lenny is clueless.
Maybe.
Come on, you guys give her too much credit.
We're not driving that entire distance. We're going to fast travel closer and then drive. Never mind, we're gonna drive. Because it says fast travel unavailable, and that's a bummer.
Wrench.
Oh wait, you're okay.
Aliens
This is a
versus
good
predators.
time for this conversation.
Doesn't make any sense. I mean, aliens
Also, this is a weirdly in-depth conversation.
perpetuate their species. And the predators, well, they
I'm gonna let this play out
hunt or you die.
until other people see this
They
conversation.
xenomorphs to hone them into elite warriors. It's a fucked up ecosystem that doesn't really have a winner.
Okay, ignoring the science behind it, purely hypothetical. One-on-one, who wins?
Are we talking Ridley Scott or Cameron?
I like the sequel better. Let's go with them.
Marcus, that's a bold statement. We need to have that conversation later. But versus a Cameron alien? They're more aggressive, so the Predator wins. Easily. He's way ahead on a technological level, so he's going to stand his ground when the Xeno rushes him. But that's like asking who wins between one man and one zombie. The aliens hunt in packs.
Okay, okay. How many aliens would make it a fair fight with one predator?
3. I could see a Predator Spearmaster keeping 2 away with a Yautja combo stick, but a third Xeno is going to be able to get in close. Even if he kills it, that blood splash is going to melt right through him. It's a hard call. You'd have to plug their stats into a probability algorithm.
Yeah, they both fought Judge Dredd, which is pretty badass. Aliens fought Batman.
So did Predator. Let's not forget Superman and Batman versus aliens and Predator.
Who won?
Can't remember? Doesn't matter. You know what? I give the overall win to Predator.
Yeah? Enlighten me.
Predator has taken on Archie.
Shit, you're right. Archie's basically the top of the food chain. You think Predator's more of a Betty or a Veronica type of guy?
Neither. Gotta go with Sabrina.
Oh, you make a good argument. I'll buy it. Predator comes out on top.
That's a weird conversation, but it's kind of great that it happens. You know?
Get in, get the key, free Kiki.
One about Superman and Batman.
No, they're
and Alien and Predator.
Yeah.
You have to help clean it this time.
That's one of the moments where I'm like, you know what, Watch Dogs 2 is okay, and then everything
There are
else
parts of Watch Dogs 2 that are okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the Archie references.
Also, did Superman and Batman versus Aliens and Predator actually happen?
There was definitely Batman versus Predator. And I'm pretty sure also Batman versus Alien. I could be wrong on that one, but I want to say it happened.
That's great.
Superman versus Predator and Alien I don't think I ever saw. But I mean, there is Superman versus Batman, so presumably from those series of fights you could figure out who wins what.
That door seriously locked down. So plan B?
I got something. There's an old exhaust duct.
Jesus.
Probably
Notice that Petaluma does not exist in Watch Dogs.
Petaluma gets mentioned, Petaluma isn't real.
Okay, well the map like ends the world before Petaluma anyway.
Yeah.
Can't find Chris with the white car.
Yeah. I find it hilarious because there are shoes, or like a type of shoe that you can get that are socks with sandals, and it's called the Petaluma.
Nice.
And then there's one in a different color that's called the Sausalito. And then there's one in...
You got killed real hard there.
I did. That went poorly, like, immediately.
It wasn't as bad as that time that Vinny got one-shotted in Police Crime, but...
That's true.
The man at least fired the gun multiple times at you.
Yeah. Alright, we've infiltrated this bunker.
While on Sega Saturn, the Daytona car
Oh,
is
Fighters...
fighting.
Is that Fighters... Are you watching Fighters Megamix?
I sure am.
I love Fighters Megamix. There's beauty in that Daytona car.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Lenny. I'm in your house.
I'm in your house, fucking up your shit.
Is that Lenny?
She's rigged the place to blow.
What?
What are we looking at?
2, no, 3.
Alright, time to solve a bomb puzzle here.
They don't seem connected, so I don't think the order matters.
How many nodes?
Just find another way out.
Guys, I need to concentrate.
Oh, why would you do this? Oh wait, I can do this, and that, and this. Puzzle solving. Alright, there's one. There's 2. Puzzle solving is not particularly hard, but the part where they just go, oh, we're just gonna like cycle solve all your buttons is moderately irritating. But that's 3. Alright. Just successfully not blown up.
Fucking sloop-filled donut hole!
Look at that. Seems like I handled the booms.
This is not fucking over!
Yeah, it is.
And now we have a cool bunker. It's our bunker.
You stole the bunker?
We stole the bunker.
Nice. Why did you have to steal this one and not, like, stay in your comic book shop?
I mean, we're still in our comic book shop.
Okay, you just also have this.
We just also have this bunker.
Couldn't they just come take it back from you?
No, because we're so much cooler than that.
Hey, Marcus.
But they have, like...
Home sweet hackers.
Ugh, whatever.
It's finally rid of that Prime 8 smell.
Is it ready?
Yep. Wrench had to spray a bit of bombs be gone, and then whoosh. Go check it out.
Alright. That'll do it for the Watchdogs.
Okay. It's over for now.
There'll be conversations that we'll let play out, because I don't want to... So there's going to be some, you know, awkward running around. Oh, okay, so it's a new hackerspace. So yeah, like, it's got the 3D printer and stuff as well. How much money do I have?
It's just secondary HQ.
Yeah. It's still like 10k or 7k off the stupid quadcopter. join us next time when we do more side quests and main missions, talking about. Let me double check and make sure that I didn't actually get the next main operation. Oh, I did actually get the next main operation. Never mind. But yeah, join us next time. There'll be more of this. Hi, everybody.
Good night.
Bye bye.